Good afternoon, my beautiful neuromelanated family, you beautiful souls. It's a beautiful day today. It's an overcast, but it's still beautiful. I am sitting out on my patio enjoying nature. It's my favorite place to be. It's outside, listening to the birds, watching the animals as they maneuver around in my backyard. I was just observing a ladybug. I haven't seen a ladybug in years. Just had one to cross over my table here where I'm sitting, and I noticed it immediately. And where I am today, I'm able to see these animals, and I don't know, I'm just so attracted to how beautiful they are. Finding myself being mesmerized today, looking at these beautiful animals as I have connected so deeply with nature in this most recent time. I'm kind of in one of those solemn moods today. I just recently assisted in funeralizing my god sister, actually on last Thursday. And it was a very emotional time for me. However, I think I handled it pretty well. Probably wouldn't have a few years ago. Would have taken it much harder, but where I am today, it's made me respond so much different than how I would have, like I said previously. Shemaine is her name. It's a beautiful soul. And I sat and watched the program, and I was actually a part of the program. I did do a tribute to her, and I spent a little time a few nights ago putting it together because I wanted to paint a picture and give a history of our families, and really represent her in a truthful manner. As I noticed, the one thing that we didn't really talk about was how awake she was, and we didn't really talk about that, but she was amazingly awake. Just such a beautiful soul. She talked about love all the time, and she showed her love all the time. And I'm just sitting here reminiscing about her this morning. I just got in last night. Actually, my flight came in late last night, and I was so tired. And I'm still a little tired, and you probably can see it in my eyes. And I haven't had very much sleep because when my plane landed Monday evening, I hit the ground running. And I say, when the universe gives you an opportunity to share your light, and spirit moves you to be the light and share your love, then we should always respond to that. So I just want to share a little bit about how these last few days manifest what I have to give. When I hit the ground running, I tell you, I have a servant's heart. always have had that. And in these times, it's like my heart is just, my heart chakra is so open, so wide. And I'm just so delighted to actually see and experience what it means to operate in your heart chakra. And so when I again landed on Monday, I was determined to get over to my mom's best friend and my dad's best friend's house and see what needed to be done. And I did. Thankfully, my little brother Kendall, I didn't have to rent a car. He has two vehicles. So he said, "Sister, you can take this vehicle and you can have it, use it the time that you're here." And I was like, "Oh God, thank you." Because I was planning on, renting a vehicle, and I know right now they're so expensive. But I have an Airbnb there, and I had someone scheduled to come in on Thursday. I got there Monday, so I said, because I still value my peace time too, so I'm going to stay there until I have to leave before the guests come in on Thursday. So I checked in, put everything in the house, and then I headed over to my what we call our godparents' house. And I got there, and I immediately went to work. For some reason, and I know why, really, I was moved to, as soon as I could, to get here, to get there, because they're our extended family, and I knew there was a lot going on with them. My god sister's sister is actually going through some medical stuff, health stuff, and then I got there and I found out that my godbrother Keith, his wife, they had to put her in the hospital. Actually, the day before my god sister Shemaine's funeral, they were trying to get her blood pressure down, so they had to put her in the hospital, and they couldn't even get there until late the night before the service. My other godbrother, he was having some things going on too, because I think there were just people just got so much going on right now. So all of my god siblings were dealing with something, and I saw it when I got there. I recognized it immediately. And our godmother, she's dealing with Alzheimer's, and so make a long story short, I just knew I needed to get in, fold into action, because things needed to be done and somebody had to do it. So, Spirit said, you know what? This is an opportunity to show your light. This is an opportunity to share your love in the way that you know how to do. And so I did. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to know that you're needed, and you appreciate it when you're actually doing something that's quite natural, in who you are. And so I hit the ground running, and I kept running from Monday evening until I got on that plane yesterday to return back to Texas. And I'm just so glad that I'm at a state of peace. When I saw my god sister laying there in the casket, and I saw how beautiful she was, and how that peaceful look on her face after struggling for so long with so many things she's been battling here in the last few years, and realizing I was there to battle it with her, and being at peace because I know I did all I could do to help her in that state. I was okay once I saw that peaceful look she had on her face. I want to share with you, if there is any time that spirit and the universe gives you the opportunity to show light, be obedient. Be obedient. Obedient. We are needed so much right now. Light bearers, chosen ones, those of us who carry something special. We are needed right now. We really are. And you'll be amazed at how much people will appreciate you when you come through for them. My family is no stranger to tragedy and sorrow. We've had our share. And I'm so happy that me and my sisters and brothers, how we stepped up this last few days. You know, all my sisters and brothers, man, I didn't know they had it in them to do the kinds of things that they did these last few days. You know, and nobody had to ask anybody. My little brother, Dion, he got the tents and, you know, the tables, the tents, and he was able to get that over there. So, because Shemaine, my god sister, she knew a lot of people. A lot of people loved her. Man, I tell you, the life you live will surely, you know, when it ends, you will see, the people will show you, you know, the life you live. You'll see it by the way people respond, you know, to you. And with so many people, and the fact that we were prepared because we got up, we did what we had to do, me and my siblings. And everything was so nice. It was so beautiful. And I just feel so good about it. Now that I'm able to relax for a minute or two and just reminisce, it was such a beautiful ceremony and such a beautiful manifestation how everything came together. And, you know, it was just beautiful. And I know I'm at a much different place today because I'm not all burdened down and sad like I used to be when I lose someone that's very dear and close to me. But I tell you, sharing our light and our love is so important, guys. We have to become that we used to be. And I'm so glad to be where I am today. I really am. I'm just really glad. I saw so many of my old classmates and childhood friends, people that I grew up with and hadn't seen in many years, some of them in 40 years or more. And the love that was shared was just amazing. My god sister Shemaine, she brought us together, and it was just beautiful. It really was. So I just wanted to reminisce a little bit about the past few days. Nothing big to talk about right now other than, you know, just reminding you to show your light, share your love, and how much is needed right now. And Not a whole lot more I want to say. I'm like I said, I'm in this solemn mood, and I'm just trying to relax my mind and just kind of fold back into my daily schedule. And I'm gonna miss my god sister so much, but I know she's okay, and she's actually here with me in spirit, and we're immortal, so a lot of people are finding that out today, and those who still don't realize it, it's okay, but it is real. So I'm at peace because I know Shemaine is at peace, and everything is going to be okay. So just a brief little check in. Um, Again, share your light, share your love, and be blessed. I'm going to ask you to like the video, share, and subscribe if you haven't. As I get into the fold of things, I'll be back with some really more important stuff we can talk about and I can share. So take care of yourselves, my beautiful souls, and know that I love you. And there ain't nothing you can do about that. So take care. Love you. Have a great day. Bye bye.